guys, welcome to Caroline's Table. We are having a wonderful summer meal tonight. If you know my husband Bruce, he loves salads, and if you know me, I like crispy fried salty things. So today I'm making a chicken Milanese, which is a crispy fried salty thing, but it's chicken, it's good for you. And it has a lovely salad on it. So I think it's a great summer meal for both of us. I also like it because it's easy to make and it's budget friendly, and it's what I feel like eating in the summer. I mean, you could say it's kind of like one large chicken finger, but elevated. So thanks for joining me today. I know there are a lot of new people who have just recently followed me. So I'm Caroline. I am a home chef, and I have a book called Served, and I do a cooking show every Thursday night here on Instagram and Facebook Live. And I have a Substack that you can join. So we're also celebrating summer peaches because these are so beautiful, and I bought too many this weekend at the farmer's market, and they need to be used. So I said I better make a really simple, easy summer peach tart. So I started it before the show because I wanted to make sure that I could get everything done in the time we have together. So I put it on my story so you can see that, but all I did was cut up a variety of these peaches. I put them in a cast iron skillet. I put some butter, I put some brown sugar, some vanilla, a little bit of honey, and then I drizzled, I drizzled just a little of the Jack Daniels. And you're saying, where has the rest of it gone?
Don't look at me.
I actually only use this to make baked peaches or peach tarts, this is what I use it for. I don't even drink Jack Daniels. I don't even like Jack Daniels. I don't like whiskey. I don't like alcohol flavored desserts, but I am telling you, there is something that happens with peaches and the caramelized juices and the brown sugar with just a little bit of whiskey or bourbon, or it's delicious. So that's what I made. I tossed this together, super easy. And the reason it's so easy is because I am using a store-bought pastry dough. So let me just show you. All you have to do is thaw this. You have to buy it and thaw it. And I don't usually do little shortcuts like this, but I was watching Next Level Chef, because I love that show with all of my amazing chefs on there. And Gordon Ramsay used a puff pastry sheet like this and made a gorgeous apple tart tatin. It's like, if it's good enough for Gordon, I mean, it really is just an easy way. So you don't even have to roll it out. I'm just rolling it out because it's going to be more than I need for this. I'm hoping I could get to maybe 2. But puff pastry is, it's not an easy thing to make. So what I'm going to do, this is hot now, and all I'm going to do is just tuck it in, and I'm going to get my scissors out and just cut it. Because I want it to tuck into, this one isn't going to go over the pan, it's going to go inside the pan. So about as easy as it gets, because someone made the dough for me. And Bunny, you are vocal. Okay, so I'm going to tuck this in here. And these peaches are cooked, so really all that needs to happen is this puff pastry just needs to get toasty. So this will probably take, 20 minutes. We'll see. We're doing it together. And all those bubbly juices are going to come up, and it's going to be delicious. Okay, I'm going to get a fork and just poke a little bit. Probably don't even need to. It's a puff pastry. It's not a pie crust. Okay, great. I've got my oven preheated, so this is going in the oven. And remind me, it'll probably be 20 minutes. I don't think it needs an egg wash or anything, so I'm just going to put it in. Okay, now let's start making the chicken Milanese. I have here the chicken cutlets. The easiest or hardest part of this meal really depends on your butcher and if you can get your cutlets already pounded. So I'll show you. These are beautiful. And they're already pounded. It's nice if they can get to about a 1/4 inch thick, and if they're very even, because that will make sure that they cook evenly. There's sometimes when I go to Italy, they will do the whole chicken breast, they butterfly it, and then they fan it out. He actually did these in halves, and I think it's really dramatic when you get one that's like that big. It's one chicken breast, but this is 4 chicken breasts. So that's a lot of chicken because it's so thin. So this was the finest chicken that I could get. It's Jadori chicken, which is very high quality. It was $20 for all of this. So I think, again, it makes it a nice budget friendly. You guys get whatever chicken is available and whatever quality you can afford. And then with the chicken Milanese, you want to make sure that you season every layer. That's how you make your food taste good, is that you season every layer. So salt and pepper on every layer. And every Italian person has the way that they make their chicken cutlets, and that's the best way. Generally, there are 3 things that you dip in the chicken Milanese. You start with flour, then you use egg, and then you use some kind of breadcrumb. So a lot of variations within that. In a minute, I'm going to show you all the different flour choices and what I like about each one. But for now, you don't want to skimp on the seasoning, because that is the difference between your food tasting good and great. I tell you, sometimes it is just the salt that I use that makes people go, God, why does your food taste so good?
Do you want a question?
Please.
Juliana Falco asks, how did you become such a professional, masterful cook? Did you go to culinary school?
Oh, that's so nice. I cooked a lot with my mom when I was young. She was a great cook. We ate dinner at home every day except for Sunday. And she whipped out great meals. There were 6 kids, and I learned at her knee the way if you're lucky enough to have a mom who's a great cook, the way she learned from her mom. My mother's side of the family is Northern Italian and from Parma, and that's where some of the best food in the entire world comes from. So she just had a knack for it. And then I grew up with a curiosity about it. After she passed, I would try to cook so that I would try to make things for my dad. And he gave me some tips along the way. And then when I got out of college, I worked at City Restaurant with Mary Sue Milliken and Susan Feniger, the 2 hot tamales. And I learned so much from being around these 2 master chefs. So when people say, you're a chef, I'm not a chef. I am a really good home cook. And there is a huge difference. So I'm trying to teach you as a home chef. It's a lot of practice. Suzanne taught me a lot. She was a master home chef as well. And we cooked a lot together. And then it became a passion. And it's a muscle, and if you use it, it gets stronger. So that's all.
Pierre Art says, oh my God, my mom and dad are from Parma.
Oh, really? Amazing. Okay, so here are the things that we need. This is the, let me see, Bruce?
We can go mobile. You want to go mobile?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, here, let me crack my eggs. I'm going to use 2 eggs. If I were cooking this for my daughters, I could make this meal for my girls, and they would be able, I could make it without gluten, I could make it without the eggs. It just depends how crispy that coating is going to get. So 2 eggs, I don't eat a lot of eggs because I'm intolerant to them. In fact, I had to buy new eggs, and when I went to throw away the old ones, they were so old. Make sure you don't keep your eggs too long. I just don't use them.
We're going mobile.
Okay, guess what you're doing? We're going to season every layer, so you're going to season this.
A lot of people are asking, what kind of salt are you using?
Oh, you guys, the salt is on my Shop My link, and it is Fleur de Sel Camadic, and it's my favorite one. And I'll post the link so you have it. Okay, now let's talk flour. This is, I'm going to show you all the flours that I was choosing right here. A lot of flour choices. So this is just a great Italian, this is a bread flour. So you could definitely use something like this. You could use all-purpose flour. In the gluten-free world, you also have a lot of choices. Rice flour is really good for things that you want to get crispy. So this is a great choice. It's a great choice for like tempura batter. And I really like rice flour for gluten-free things that I want crispy like this. You could just use a regular all-purpose baking flour. You could use a brown rice flour, which is pretty similar to the white rice flour. You could use tapioca flour. You could use potato flour. I mean, there are a lot of gluten-free options that will work on this dish. And then the third thing that you have is breadcrumbs. I'm using panko breadcrumbs, and I'm happening to use a gluten-free panko breadcrumb, which I just found, and I thought, oh, that's such a nice thing for my girls to be able to have. Neither one of them are here, but I want to taste it and see if it's just as good. I think it will be just as good, really, because again, it's made from rice flour, which means I'm going to get that nice crisp. Some people use seasoned breadcrumbs. Some people use panko breadcrumbs. Lots of choices. I know you guys will all tell me what you like. But here's how we do this. We need my pan. Oh, I wanted to talk about oil.
All right. We just need a little adjustment here. Sorry. There you go.
Now, when you coat this, then all they get is a quick fry in oil. So a lot of you ask me about the oils that I use for frying.